very simple. There's 5 questions. Yeah. I'll start with my little sister, who wants to know more about the technology. The truth is that you can't talk about the world today without talking about technology. When we talk about, when I said we're going to deal with human capital development, you don't need to. It's about education. Today, the world is driven by knowledge. So nobody, if you don't want, if the more investment you put in education, the better your economy. And you can't talk about education without talking about technology, because everything moves from, we're not concentrating in STEM education. Technology vacancies by year 2030 is running over 30 million. So you need to invest in it, because you need opportunities for the people, so that you can take it as given. I said here, we will aggressively invest in human capital development. Security. I listen to you. I live in Nigeria. No country can talk. I said it here when I was talking. You can't talk about investment. You can't talk about anything if the people are not secure. But fighting security has 2 ways. There's a natural way of fighting security. And I said it here. You must aggressively start pulling people out of poverty. The more you pull people out of poverty, the more you reduce insecurity, the threat to criminality. You reduce it. And then, of course, the Nigerian security agencies has to be properly manned. The personnel have to be increased aggressively and properly equipped. Egypt is 100 million, and they have nearly 1 million police personnel. You can check. I don't know how many police in Germany. In Nigeria, we're 200 million, and we have just about 300,000 police. That means that number needs to double, triple. For us to get to an average of being where Egypt is, even when our population is double. And they're poorly equipped. You listen to the governor of Castina, which is the most important state, considering the president comes from there, said that they have only, Google it, about 5,000 police in Castina. And in some police stations, they have only 30 police with 10 guns. So you have 30. So if you use that as a national average, that means that even the 300,000 we have, only 100,000 equipped. That needs to be aggressively changed. And that component needs to be supported by state police. There's no reason why we should not have police at all levels. As governor of Anambra State, I funded all community security systems. Those in Anambra State, you know, I bought vehicles, security vehicles for every community. That's it. That's what is important. That's why I said, whatever I say, tape it. You go and check. So that nobody comes to tell story. We're tired of story. Not in 2023. So it's important we deal with it. My brother also asked about agriculture.
God bless you, sir.
Agriculture is very important. First, let me tell you, I talked about agriculture when I talked about Netherlands. Oil is important. But the biggest assets of Nigeria is the vast uncultivated land we have in the north. You must put money there. Cultivate, and people turn it into manufactured goods for export. If you go to America today, the biggest economy, the biggest, richest state is not Texas. It's not number one. It's not number two. It's not number three. It's about number 4. Yes, that's where the oil is. The biggest state is California. 3.3 trillion economy. Which is 8 times Nigerian GDP. One state. And that is where, what is their product? Agriculture and technology. So you can see this is the combination. You can't go wrong with it. It's important. Agriculture is important. Diaspora voting. Must. If I'm president of Nigeria, 2027, they must vote.
Yes, sir.
Why is it important that they vote? Because I can tell you, in as much as those in Nigeria become victim of bad governance, you actually was victim. No, not just that you actually was victim. Because you are partially, whether you call it exile or refugee or anything. But on top of that, on top of the fact that you're not even where you would have loved to be, you don't even have peace staying here. Because you still have to struggle to send something home. For every phone call you get, so when we talk about good governance, I tell them, when I was governor, I used to go, whenever I travel, I didn't come to Germany, but I used to go to all over the world. And then when I come to places like if I go to America, they say, oh, this man bought house here, this man bought house there. They want me to buy house. I said, yes. Might be Nigerian leaders who bought house even in Germany because they buy house everywhere. So I asked him, Peter, buy house in America. What? What am I going to be doing in a house in America? I don't live in America. What am I going to do in a house? I lived in a house in London when I lived in London. I owned my own house. And the house is there. But what am I going to buy a house in America, buy a house in South Africa or Germany? Hey, wait a minute. What madness is that? At most, it will cost me, maybe after this trip, maybe I come to Germany maybe 3-4 times in a year. And I just passed through here for one night. Another one night probably cost me to maximum 250 euros. I don't think I'll knowingly pay more than that. So, if that is what I pay, I must say it could do more, but ordinarily this is what I want to pay. So if that is my cost, that is the 1,000 euros for the 4 trips. Even if you double, it's 2,000 euros. If I buy a house here, it will cost me 500,000 euros. Okay, no. I'm just saying, for somebody like me, for somebody of my taste, maybe it will cost us to 1 million euros. So for 1 million euros, there's no way taxman will not take from me 20,000 every year. Tell me, why should anybody do that? Plus light, plus heating, plus other bills that follows it, plus water bill, everything. So at the end of the day, keeping that house can cost me as much as 40,000 to 50,000 euros. For something that will cost me 1,000 euros. Even if I have the money, I keep it in my country, in a bank. They will pay me 5%. 5% is 50,000 euros. That money is lent to somebody who uses it to do business, who makes money, employs labor. From the 50,000, I take 2,000, come here, have the same benefit. Power. Final question is power. Power is important to us. In a developing country, for every 1,000 megawatts of electricity, this is an estimate, estimated. And for every 1,000 megawatts of electricity you generate, you add half to 1% to the GDP. The consequence is that Nigeria today, if a committed government can generate, distribute in 5 years, can move from 5,000 to 15,000. I want to be conservative. Could be more. So by adding that 10,000 megawatts of electricity on top of 5,000 that is there, and make sure that it's efficiently distributed, which will not cost you more than maybe $10-12 billion.